It's Allison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Allison, and hopefully I'm live because every day is never dull when you're trying to stream. Today it said it removed me from YouTube, so I'm not sure what that's about. Anyway, hopefully it's working on my Facebook page. Just going to double check and see if I'm here, and I guess it would help if I was actually on the internet. So I'll do that first. So hopefully people would pop on and tell me if they can hear me or see me. And then we'll get started with a new kit that we're going to make together today. So let me just make sure that's all working. There's a lot of things going weird here. So we'll see. Okay, hope you're all doing well. We're in the middle, this is the second day of the fantastic kit collection sale, which is taking place from the 6th to the 8th. So it ends tomorrow. There are some fantastic deals to be had. Some kits are offered at up to 30% off, which is huge. And I was able to pick up a whole bunch of kits yesterday for my Christmas Bureau fundraiser. So, okay, so let's see if this is working. Yep, it's working. Okay. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Were you home from Nova Scotia from your maritime tour? I saw some of your pictures and they were beautiful. Hi, Keisha. Looks like you got great weather too. That was lucky, because that doesn't always happen when we're on vacation, does it? Okay, guys. I'm glad we found me. I don't know what's happening over there on YouTube. I'll figure that out another day. Hi, Ellie. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to do that, and we're going to get started. Okay, now normally I'm not on, obviously, on a Monday or Tuesday, but because of the kit collection, I wanted to do as many kits as I could. So yesterday we did, if you weren't here, let me show you what we did. We did this kit, the Nutcracker tags, and they're so fun. Look at this. I made the rest of them after the broadcast was finished because I wanted to put them in a box of tags. You know, Stampin' Up! Has lots of beautiful tag kits. These are the box that I put them in. These are tags from last year, so I'll be using this on my presents this year. But aren't those awesome? So, you know, and these were tags from last year. So always check out the tags, and there's the rest of my little nutcrackers in there. Because they're great kits, and of course you can use them. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to lean across. There we go. And you can use them, of course, on your presents. Or, as my sister Mo suggested yesterday, taking these tags and actually making a card with them. You could easily, let me just do this, easily put that on a card front, right? Anyway, this kit is fantastic. It's $18 today and tomorrow. So grab it. Grab a couple. Okay, can we see this? These are very muted colors. So we're going to, hopefully you'll be able to see them okay. So let's open this kit up. And I always take a chance and do this live and hope that it works out. Oh, that's an interesting. Interesting. Oh, those are nice. These are more of, I don't think you can see this. I'm going to just adjust this, you guys. I don't know what's going on. And this light is too bright. Cute tags, I know. Nova Scotia, PEI, and New Brunswick. Oh, cool. Hi, Mo. So these are, I don't know if you can see this. These are more of a beige color, but they have a texture to them. So they're quite classy, I would say. Boy, there's a lot of white. Okay. And then here's our little elements, it looks like. Ooh, fun. Oh, look, little deers. We've got some, this is just some tissue between them and some tags with tissue. Ooh, look at this. Now, these are not silver. They're sort of, oh boy, mother of pearly almost. Very pretty. We don't need that. And we get the little template for the index sheet for the stamps. So it comes in English, French, that looks like German. Okay. All right. Now, where is my stuff? Oh, there we go. So here's the stamp set. Here's the words. All is calm, all is bright. Merry Christmas, sending joy from our house to yours. Some cute little elements here. The spot color is Lost Lagoon, but you guys know me. I just go grab my large pad because I don't want to use the spot. But if you're getting it as a gift, it'll come with the spot, and it will come with a block, right? So there you go. The good news is I have so many of these blocks that I had found some other kits that I'm going to donate from my stash. Unopened paper pumpkin kits that would be perfect for my Christmas drive. But then I realized, oh gosh, they won't have blocks. So I had so many of these from my kits that I played with over the years that I was able to put one in each of the boxes. I think it was 10 of them. So that was cool. I was happy about that. Okay, so remember, we've got the instructions for the cards. 1, 2, 3. Looks like 3 designs. And then on the back, you've got kind of a little index of what you need for each card. Okay. So I don't know why I'm finding that this is complicated, because it's really not. All right. So for card number 1, let's grab a card front. Now these are really thick, you guys. These are like they have a, I don't know, they're really nice. I don't know what I'd say about them. They're really nice. I'm just going to move these for a sec. Okay, so I'm going to grab one of the envelopes. I'm just going to do that as like they kind of suggested here. Now we've also got, this is all such beautiful muted colors, you guys. I need 2 of these. So I need 1 of these little guys. And like these are really like mother of pearl. They're really pretty. And I need, looks like I need 1 of these. And then a mint, it's like a mint green. There we go. 1 of these. So this is kind of a little, it's green, but it's like soft sea foam. That's what I would say it is. And I need a little house. Okay. And what else do I need? Oh, I need 1 of these little tags. Okay. That looks like everything I need for card number 1. And normally I grab everything, but I'm going to just make card number 1 because the pieces are quite small and I don't want to lose them. Now it says I need the sentiment Merry Christmas. So let's grab that and put that on my block. And sometimes the words are, you know, too long, so you can just put it sideways. And then from our house to yours. Here we are. I think these are going to be beautiful. Looks like we've got enough. I bent this a lot, but you know what? I was just going to say, you know, with photopolymer, you can do this. You can curve your stamps if you wanted. I love photopolymer, and I know some people are upset that we're moving away from red rubber for good reason. Supply chain, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, what are these? Oh, these are already. Oh, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's 3 designs, 3 of each. And now I'm trying to decide which way are this one going. Which way are you going? Oh, this is, I've got the right one. No, I don't. I should have this one. This one's going up and down. What am I to say? Help me, people. Instead of a landscape, it's a portrait. Oh, okay. Now, what else do we have? We have. Open this up. We have another block. And we have some white thread, it looks like. Gosh, open that up. Tomorrow I'm getting my nails done, so I will be able to tie bows without much effort. And then we've also got some dimensionals. Oh, and some really pretty little element, what are these? They look like candy. Little embellishments, those are pretty. And then, oh, my favorite thing in my whole kits are my glue dots. Love. Okay. All right, let's start here. So I'm going to open this back up again, turn it over. And what it wants me to do is, oh, I'm supposed to do snowflakes too. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. It wants me to do stars and snowflakes. These are tiny, you guys. Ooh, little star. Rather than put that on a big block, I'm going to grab one of my little guys just because these are tiny. Like, this is the kind of thing that I would lose, right? Like, these are tiny, tiny little. So that's a little star, I guess. Can barely see them. And then I need a snowflake. Nope, I need this one. Oop. That one can go on a regular size. Boy. And then, what is the last thing? It looks like this little, I don't know what that is. This should be really challenging with my eyesight. Okay, flip. So it wants me to take this. Oh, we need one of these. This is like a double layer. You know what I mean? Like oh, isn't that pretty? Is that what I'm doing? I guess. Oh my gosh. I don't know how this is going to turn out, guys. We'll just see how it goes. All right. It looks like I am stamping these. I don't know what they are. They're like snowflakes, but not really snowflakes. I don't know. And Lost Lagoon. All right. It looks like it just wants me to sort of stamp it here. Oh, those are pretty. Oh, that's pretty. And here. That kind of looks like what it wants me to do. It wants me to take this thread, from what I can gather, and wrap it around, which we will do. If I can get that off my finger. These are going to be gorgeous, you guys. And you guys are much brighter at this than I am. So I'm going to unfurl this. Okay. And it wants me to wrap this around a couple of times. So we're just going to go like 1, 2, 3. I think that should be enough. Okay, now it's saying to tie this, but I'm just going to cheat and grab some. I'm going to grab some Scotch tape. So we'll just tape this down. Go. Pull that tight. Ta-da. And trim that off. So they've got it tied, which makes sense because they're not providing Scotch tape, right? So let's move that up a titch. And I like to separate these out a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right. Now it wants me to take that little tag, this little guy, this little tiny guy, and it wants me, wow. Okay, you guys, I'm in one of these things where I'm like, what am I doing? But it wants me to stamp this star thing in the middle of it. Okay, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Has anybody made this kit? I don't know. We can use any hints. Then it wants me to take this nice, beautiful label, and we're stamping Merry Christmas on it. So let's grab that. Oh, it's a pretty font. It's a very pretty font. Now, it looks like it wants us to go as near the top as we can. So thank goodness we got photopolymer so we can see where we're stamping. Merry Christmas. And then that, remember I was saying that little piece that looks like soft sea foam that I've now got ink on? Yay! Because I got that Lost Lagoon on my fingers. I'm going to grab another one because they always give you an extra. Because they obviously know this is what we do. And I'm going to stamp from our home to yours. And it looks like I'm stamping it sort of towards the right side because they've got stuff. Ooh, I think I might have missed that, but that's okay. That's all right. It's not perfect, but you know what? What is? Okay. So that's what we're doing. Now, next, it wants me to start putting these together. So I'm going to glue this from our house to yours. She says, glue. Whoop. On the bottom of this. And am I moving it over a titch? Hard to see. Looks like I'm, oh yeah, looks like I'm going off the end here. Okay. That down a titch. Okay. My second edition of this will be better. And I see that I'm kind of off the screen here. So I'm sorry about that. Can you guys see? I'm going to move this down, down, down. There we go. This is a little more involved. Just saying. Now it wants me to get 3 of those these guys. Oop. Hardest thing sometimes is to open these up. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I've got one of these. No, 2 of these. So I also forgot to punch out these little berries, leaves. Oh my goodness. Okay. They want this to go under here, which they should have told me. But there we go. That's all right. And, oh, I guess these little pink guys are supposed to be like a modern version of the berries on ivy or holly. Interesting. Very pretty. Too bad my from our house to yours is crooked. Oh well. Now it wants me to do what? This is going to eventually be on here like that. And it looks like I'm putting another one of these on the back. This is not for the faint of heart, this kit, but I don't think it matters because I think it's going to be gorgeous and we won't care. Right? So I'm just going to put that down like that. Okay, that looks good. I'll let that dry. And then it wants some of these. Oh, these are these pretty, very pretty little, I don't know what you call these. Is it the right ones? Oh, well, we're using them anyway. We're just going for it. I don't know if this is the right ones or not. I'm just going to guess where these go. I don't think it matters. Just do your own thing. I think that's going to look fine. Yeah, that looks good. See, I just went for it. I think sometimes, I don't know if you're like me, but I'm always guilty of having to think, oh, it's going to be perfect or it's going to look exactly like it. No, it does not. Here we go. Just going to do it like that. All right. Next, we have a house. We got to put a house on, but we're going to put this on with dimensions. Who's following me? Never mind. I found it. What kit is that, Allison? Oh, sorry, love. Calm and Bright. Sorry, love. It's brand new. Calm and Bright. Sorry. I meant to say that at the beginning, but I didn't. So my apologies. Calm and Bright. It's on sale. It just came out last week, and it's on sale for the special. So that's cool. All right, so this is going to go over this, which now that I see this, I'm thinking, why did we waste some some thread on here, unless I use the wrong one of these. So I'm going to move this over like that so we can see the ribbon here. This might have been the wrong label, but it's the only one I can see. So I don't know. I'm just going to make it my own. Then we've got our house. Now our house can just be glued. And because we've used dimensionals, it's a bit too much stuff. It can just be tucked under here, just like that. So sort of like that. There we go. What else? Oh, this thing. Sorry, this thing. I have no idea where this is going. Oh, you're supposed to put a thing, like a thing through it. I don't even want to put that on. I'm not putting that on. I don't know what its purpose it serves. I'm not putting it on. Sorry, girls. Not putting it on. Okay. So I think that's what we've got. Looks pretty good to me. Then we will pop this up. Oh, there we go. I don't know, I've got a runny nose all of a sudden. There we go. Ta-da. Ta-da. We had nice weather when you were gone, Cindy, but I see that it's going to rain tomorrow. As long as it stops for Thanksgiving, that's all I care about. I'm house sitting, well, not house sitting, I'm babysitting, dog sitting. My son's, one of his dogs, and she doesn't like the rain. And my dog isn't too keen on the rain either. And so it should be very interesting, the two of them not wanting to go outside. Okay, so we'll go like that. There we go. Oh, I think I know what I was supposed to do. Maybe I was supposed to put the white around this, like, you know what I mean, around this card, but that's okay. Whatever. Whatever. Is that pretty? That is pretty. Except from our house to yours is crooked. Whatever. Okay. So we've got card number 1. Okay. Whew. That was a bit nerve-wracking. Card number 2. So I go back to finding what I need. So I need, for this one, we're going, ooh, that's what those interesting things were. These are interesting. Look at this. This is like, you know, like you would take out of a spiral book. You see that? Cool. We need one of those. And we need one of these labels. I like that they give you more than you need. And let's see how these are ornaments. And what else do we need? We need 2 of these. Ooh, these are very fine. These are very delicate. Okay. This is interesting because these are so delicate. Like, I'm not even sure without my glue. I don't know how the glue dots would work, but hey. And then we need these guys. They're like flowers. A light one and a dark one. Light one and a darker one. I love the pinks with these colors. Isn't this gorgeous? This is really pretty. And what else do we need? Oh, more of those pretty ferny things. Those ferny things, where are they? Nope, that's not them. There they are. Oh, gosh, there's a lot of little things you get in these. I think I was supposed to use these ones for the first card, and I didn't, so I think what I'll do is use these ones that I was supposed to use on card number 1. We'll use it on card number 2. I think that's all. Oh, and then we've got this little guy. Again, this is this, I don't know if I'm going to add these, because you have to thread the thread through, and I don't know if I can be bothered doing that. Sometimes, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I'm too old for stuff like that. All right. So this time we're going to take that little star and we are going to stamp it on this little circle. Okay. You say so. And it is a snowflake, which I think is this one. Nope, these are both stars. Now we got to find a snowflake. Again, does it matter if it's a snowflake or a star? I'm just saying. I don't think so. But I'll do as I'm told. Do that. I'm going to move that off of there. And whoop, let go. It's stuck to my finger. Oh, I like the snowflake. That's cute. I like that better than the star that was on the card number 1. Okay. Oh, and then we're going to stamp Sending Joy. So we need our stamps, and we've got Sending Joy. Of course, if you're giving this to someone, they're going to have only one block, but they just clean the stamps. You guys know that. I'm going to grab this one, and we need to stamp Sending Joy, and the instructions say we should stamp it near the bottom. Okay, that'll work. And then, oh, we're going to take our little hanging, these little guys, and they go behind here. Oh, isn't that cute? So they just hang there like that? That's so sweet. And we could, are they going to get popped up, I wonder? Yeah. Since they're going to get popped up with dimensionals, I'm going to use, where did my dimensionals go? They're probably right in front of me. Oh, here we are. Instead of worrying about gluing that on first, I'm just going to use my dimensionals to hold it in place. So one's going to go there, and one's going to go there, and one's going to go up here, and that's going to hold that in place. Now on here, it wants us to stamp on here those little dotty things. Where did they go? They're really cute. Here we are. So just adds a little bit of dimension, doesn't it? Or interest, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So it's suggesting we do it kind of like that. And then over here. Okay. And this is going to go on a card. So it's going to be the card that opens like that, because we are going to wrap our twine, or whatever we want to call this. What are we calling this? Baker's twine, I guess. We're going to wrap this around a few times. 2, 3, and I am going to tie this in the back, because you'll be able to see. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I lied. I'm not going to tie it in the back. I'm going to bring it over here. Make this a bit shorter so we don't waste all this, right? So let's start that again. You guys hanging in there with me? Okay, so I'm going to sort of start that in the middle, right? Because we can cover this end up with the decorated piece. So we're just going to go around like this, and then this is going to meet, and we're going to just trim that off. Go. Excellent. And grab our tape. Tighten that up. And there we go. Okay. And then you can always adjust this, right? There we go. This is kind of like spread out a bit. Now we're going to take all those little elements and we're going to decorate this little guy. So I'm just looking at the picture. It looks like we can put this one on. So I'm going to go ahead, put this on. Okay. And it's going to hang down a little bit. Sort of around there, I think. Okay, is that cute? That's so cute. Now we're going to add our little elements. These two go together. One goes on top of the other. So they use, of course, glue dots. Whoop, but I'm just going to use my white glue. And these are offset. So you're making it like a little poinsettia. Whoop. And this guy, I think we're going to start by gluing the stuff to the back. Now, I'm going to take one of my regular size. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Alexina. How are you guys? I'm going to take one of my regular glue dots, the ones that come in the box. I'm going to put a bunch on here. Just kind of all over, because I think this will be an easier way to sort of add all those little elements. I'll show you the card you missed at the end, you guys who just came. All right, so I just put a whole bunch of glue dots on the back because I want to grab these guys and start layering it behind, because these are layered on these. So the first thing is these pretty little, I don't know what you call them, foliage of some kind. Okay. And they've got mother of pearl, you guys. It's really hard to see. You're just going to have to trust me. Okay, that looks good. Then I'm going to grab green ones and just going to kind of do it like that. That looks good. And you can always spread these out, right? Because it's just stuck by a little bit of a glue dot there. So you're going to be good. And then it wants me to thread this with the baker's twine. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I don't want to do that because I'm not, my nails won't handle it. So I think what I'll do is just, I'm not even going to put it on. This, it wants us to just glue on. Okay, so we're just gluing this on. Really? Okay, if you say so. I'm going to spread this out so that we can see. There we go. The Sending Joy. Because this is just going to be up high, a little bit higher, right? That's okay. It's going to be just like that. So let's put a little bit of glue right here, which is a little bit easier than putting it on here. And then we'll just do that. And then that should go in like that. And like I said, we can just kind of fuss around with this and move that out. I would say that this kit might be geared to people with a little bit of experience, because I have a lot of experience. Although I shouldn't say that, because sometimes people who just look at this, they can do it easier because they're not, you know, the stuff they kind of have in their heads already isn't competing. We're going to go ahead and pop that up with our dimensionals. This is pretty. This one, I like this one. Okay. Doop. And there's other, you know, there's other stamps that you can stamp on the inside. Is that right? I think that looks about right. Okay. All right. Oop. That's number 2. Oh, no, it's not. Lied. We got to put some of these little tiny, oh, they're so tiny. They look like something you'd put on a cake. Those little silver ones, you know, that you can add to a cake, like a wedding cake. And if you tried to eat them, you break your tooth. You know, those ones. Isn't that pretty? Okay, I like that one. What do we think of that one? You liking that one? Okay. I should be putting these. Oh, there we go. I was going to say in a place I can find them. So let's grab. Okay, so let's actually do this. There we go. So that's number 2. All right, next. That's 1 and 2. Aren't they pretty? Ooh, so pretty. Next, number 3. Okay, number 3 says that we need a card. And then it looks like we need one of these, but it's really not clear. So let me count how many I've got of these. Oh, I just saw something. There's large ones and small ones. Okay. I think we were supposed to use this one for the first card. See? But that's okay. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we were, but that's okay. I'm going to, there's big ones and small ones of these layers. And this is supposed to be on the first one, but I don't care. This is good. I like this. We're good. Now we need those trees. There's a whole bunch of trees here. So we've got this guy, one of them. Oop, this is like a Lost Lagoon tree. Isn't the colors nice? The Lost Lagoon with the pink. And we need 2 pinks. It's like a light one and a darker one. So we've got a light one and a darker one. There we go. And a light green and a dark green. Okay. So kind of soft sea, and then I don't know what that would be. Probably one of our past colors might be more matching. That we need a deer. So grab a deer. Go. And 2 little leafy things. These guys. Leafy things. Do you like that? Leafy things. This one looks like I might be able to do this one. Just started with this one. This one doesn't look as complicated. All right. We're going to go and grab. Oh, I dropped something important. I think I dropped it in the garbage bin. I hope it wasn't the stamps. I think it was. There we are. Gosh, you guys. Back! Here we are. Oh, all is calm. I'm going to use all is calm. Okay, let me move all of this out of the way before I get ink where I don't want it. All right, let's grab all is calm, all is bright. Okay, put that down. Stop. Okay. And there, that should be straight. Okay. Oh, we also need a thing. Oh, here we are. One of these skinny little labels. All right. Okay. So we're going to stamp all is calm, all is bright on here. And it looks like it's sort of in the middle, I guess kind of more to the left side because we're going to add the deer. So to this side. Okay. Again, we're going to, on this little piece, we're going to stamp that, I don't know, it's not really snow, but it kind of is snow. So this time we're kind of doing this in like a little arc. And we can even do it like, oh yeah, we'll just do it like that. So we got like this little arc of little stars. Isn't that pretty? All is calm, all is bright. Ah, I just got it. Okay. Now we're going to glue on these. Oh, this looks a little bit easier. So there's a tree there that I don't recognize. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. It wants us to take the little green ones. So that's this one and this one. And these are going to be glued down flat. Okay. It is hard with the white on the white, you guys. I think because of my, my eyesight's not the best. Just saying. Oop. So I'm going to do you guys ever have, like it's garbage day tomorrow? Is it just me, or do you guys have a problem putting your garbage bins out where somebody always has to park right where you have to put the bin out and you can't get the bin out? Does that happen to you guys? I don't know. Drives me nuts. Oh, I just realized they want us to use these. Okay, so grab a couple of these, I guess. Not clear if they're big or small, but oh, they are so pretty. These iridescent or mother of pearly ones. It's supposed to kind of go under here, so I'll just lift that up a bit. That's what I love about my white glue. You guys know this, is that it doesn't set right away. So I can put it down, but I can still move it. Okay, now we need a pink. Oh, the pink is going to get popped up. So I'm going to grab a piece of scrap and scrape off that glue. Okay, see, all things can be fixed. I'm not bad at when I do these kits, but today it's a bit of a challenge. There's one of those that needs popped up. Here's a hint, tip. Follow the directions. Like if it shows you that it's got dimensionals on it, put the dimensionals on before you start doing this and you won't get confused. Okay, which one's dark and which one's light? Okay, so I'm going to put the dark one on this side, kind of like that. And then this is pretty. This is very, very pretty. Okay, then we're going to do that. And then we've got the big tree we're going to put in the middle, like that. And you can just, oop, oop, you can just see that tree behind it, which is perfect. That's the way it's supposed to be. There we go. Look at that. Okay. All right. Now, yeah, I'm not putting any thread on this one. Yay. I'm going to pop this up. All right. I don't know if I'm a visual learner, like if I look at the picture and I can figure it out, or if I read. I think I'm a little of both. I think I get both. So kind of a hybrid, I guess. There we go. That's going to just go like that. And then we've got our All Is Calm, All Is Bright. It's going to go across here. And these little guys, these little fluffy things, I don't know what you want to call them, these little foliage things. And is this glued down or is it? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so this is popped up. So it's kind of like this. Okay. But I'm going to grab glue dot. Again, I'm going to use just my regular glue dots. Hold those in place just like that. And then we're going to put these are too big, so I'm going to have to cut them because it wants us to pop up or put a dimensional on either end. And that's because, I'll show you why we want to do that. That's because this is popped up. And if we just glued it, it would just be hanging there and it would be awkward. It would be like floppy. All right, so let's put that over there. All is calm, all is bright. And I guess I could center that a bit better. There we go. I think that's good. This guy, just put that over there. Okay. And then we've got our deer. And they go. Oh, this is sweet. I love that pop of that. It's almost like a pecan pie. I really love the pop of that. Now, are we supposed to add any little things to this? Doesn't look like it. Just wondering if it was supposed to have any of those little dots, but I think it does. But let's look at the picture. I think it is. I think it's supposed to have some of these. I don't care if it is or it isn't. We're putting some on. So I'm just going to go like doop. And I'm just mixing these up, white and pink. These are cute little embellishments, which we sold those. Okay. Oh my gosh, we actually got to the end. That tree is adorable, isn't it? I know. I gotta say this. This is my favorite of the three, probably because I had less problems putting it on or putting it together. However, I do like it. So let's have a look. Oh my gosh, spread all this back to where it was. Okay, so that's card number 3. And this is card number 2. That's pretty too with the, let's bring this up. Okay, whoop. And there we go. And then card number 1. Just take it out of the envelope. Here we are. So those are the cards. Ooh, aren't they pretty? What do we think? I think that's pretty. Now this kit, you love this kit, Modi? Yeah. I think it's because of the pinks and the greens, and it is pretty. When you stamp your from our house to yours will be straight. Okay, so this one is on sale from $36 to $28.80, so $29. So that's $7 off, and this is a brand new kit. So that sale ends tomorrow. So I might go actually and grab another one of these. I think I'm going to. Okay, and I'm not going to show you everything I showed you yesterday, but let me show you some. Those not pose, huh? Oh, not sure those posy things hang down need to be there. The posy things. Not sure those things hanging down need to be there. Oh, the little Levy things, these? No, you could say that they don't, but you're supposed to. Here's what you're supposed to do. I'm supposed to put one of those label thingies on it with the twine through it. And I guess that would be nicer. But if we did that, we'd be here all night. I'm just saying. I'd be trying to tie that, and I've lost the 2. So you kind of got this here with a little tiny label. So maybe that'll be better, right? But I'm not going to do it. Okay, so here's some really good ones that are on sale right now. So Welcoming Garden. Okay, this kit here is an absolutely stunning kit. Look at this. Look at this. Love it. Little gate. That's a gorgeous. And it's on for, it is really on sale. Like it is a big time. It's regular 33. It's on for 23. So I'm just saying, go grab this. It's absolutely stunning. I believe there are 9 cards in here, 3 of each. That's a really good deal. What else do I want to show you that might be a good deal? Because I showed you a lot yesterday, right? I showed you them all yesterday. This is a really good one, okay? This is Birthday Fancy, okay? So, oh, this one is sold out. Never mind. Pretend I didn't show you that. This one's, okay, this one's great. This is this heirloom arrangements kit, okay? And the instructions, we did this together, remember? We did 3 of the cards. You get instructions for 2 of the cards, I guess. And then there's pictures with suggestions of other cards you can make. And so this is the ones, let me show you the ones that are actually, they give you the directions for. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? There's that. And then this one. So these are the ones they give you like directions for. So again, this might be something for someone who wants a little bit of creativity. And then here's the other cards that I made with the elements that were left over. You just grab them and start putting them together however you want. I followed some of the examples and others I just went rogue. Oh, and I want to show you this front, and there's another front somewhere. I cut them in half and just mounted them on a regular card front, so I got more bang for my buck. I like this one. And I really like this one. I like this one too. So you got a lot of creativity that you can do. This kit is, how much is this kit? It's on from 32 to 26. So $6 off. Great kit for someone who is a stamper. Doesn't want to get tied down to maybe just making it exactly like it is. So they have a lot of artistic license there. This one's a cute kit. This is the Thank You Kindly kit. And it's got a good, some of these are really a good deal. This is on from, 20 days. No, that's not what I want. It's not Thank You Kindly. It's a bunch of thanks. This one's on from 32 to 22. I mean, $10 off. Look how cute these are. If you were giving flowers to somebody, wouldn't that be a great little card to stick with them? Different, right? And then I just want to show you one that is like the deal of the century. And that's the Pop-Up Pals. This is a great one for kids. I bought a bunch of these for my donation to the Christmas Bureau because I was able to get a whole bunch of them and they're perfect for kids. This one is $12.38. I don't know where the 38 cents comes in, but 38 cents. But look at this. You're my best friend. And these are pop-ups. So there's only 4 cards, but you see they've got these pop-up elements. This is pretty. A unicorn. Who doesn't love a unicorn? It's the animal of Scotland. It's your birthday. Go bananas. Boop. And then the Triceratops. You're dynamite. How cute are these? And look at the bright colors, right? So this is a great, great kit for kids, in my opinion. Okay, so I showed you a whole bunch yesterday. Go back and look at that video. I think one last one I'll show you is this beautiful blue one. I think it's called. What's it called? Beautiful Blues. It's on from 32 to 25. Oop. So really great deal. Okay. All right. So I've got a whole bunch that we've gone over. You know, if you go to my YouTube channel, that I have a whole playlist of kits, all the kits that we've made together. So you can just go through them and speed them up and see what they look like in real life. So who's going to grab this kit? You're crazy if you don't. It's on sale. And it really is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And the stamp set that you got for later is awesome. Love the Merry Christmas. Right? Okay. All right. Let's say goodbye because I've kept you long today. I think it's because Kit was a little more work, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's good. All right, you guys. That's it. So, oh gosh, we really went long today. My apologies. Normally it's a half an hour. Okay, so off you go. And I should be on tomorrow. I'm probably going to be about 2:15 tomorrow. I'm going to be a little bit late. I've got an appointment at 1, but I should be home just around 2 and I'll get all set up. I'm not sure what we're doing, but we'll do something. And go Jays go. That's all I'm going to say. Exciting. Let's see if we can wrap up this series tonight. Yay! All right, you guys. You have a great rest of the day or evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.